Dr. Moody. One time you don't stop. Dr. Moody podcast, love and unity. All or nothing, the voice of the community. Reveal the truth, reveal the opportunities. The real ones on the microphone speak the truth in the mind of the kings and queens present soon to be. Educate ignorance is just buffoonery, and that can never be me. Indubitably, baby, I gotta be me. I gotta be free. Dr. Moody positivity. We all gotta eat. Something you gotta be. Dr. Moody podcast, love and unity. All or nothing, the voice of the community. Dr. Moody. The voice of the community. Yeah. Huh. You don't stop. Come on. Dr. Moody.
Yeah. What up? This your boy Dark.
It's your boy Moody, man. What's good, y'all?
Nah, I mean, Dark and Moody, all or nothing. You feel me?
Special guest, man. You know, if you don't know him, man, it's my boy Marquis, man. Marquis Jackson, man. We here, man. He here.
No doubt.
Shout out to him for coming through. And,
Shout out to my brother Keith, man. Word up.
One call away, man.
You know what I mean? And yo, shout out to my division leading Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we starting there.
Football season is on our way. You know what I mean?
I don't
Got these Cowboys on Monday. You feel me? You know what I mean? I think we're going to put it to them. I think we're going to rush, if you know what I'm saying.
Nah, man. Hey, we down right now.
Yeah, no
But
doubt.
it ain't even about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's early.
It's early, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Get your
But,
shit
you know
off,
what I'm
though.
saying?
Y'all
I gotta do that right there. We 2-0, man.
Ain't about nothing.
You know what I
man.
mean?
I'm not here to
we
defend
work.
him.
Huh?
You know, I'm not here to defend him. That's undefendable.
Word up.
But
listen,
it
man,
is what it
when
is.
February come in, that's when people talk.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah,
We about
yeah.
due though, man.
You think so?
What I'm saying? Yeah, 86, 91, 2007, 2011. It's 22. It's every 10 years we in there.
Yeah, you
It's
did
just
tell
about
me
that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You did say that.
Yeah, and we what has been like 80 something Cowboys.
Okay. We starting there.
Yeah, it's just,
It's
I'm just saying.
been a minute,
Yo,
man.
but
It's
cheers,
been
man.
a minute, man. That's what you, okay, go ahead. Get your shit off.
Yeah, I gotta talk to my brother, man.
Now,
Yeah.
let me thank my boy Keith, man, for always holding it down for us, man.
No doubt,
Anytime we call him for that basketball, man.
Word
I mean,
up.
real talk, man. And if you're watching, I think I'm telling the truth. When us three together,
On that court,
We kind
win it.
of get busy.
we get
Trying to
busy,
get
man.
busy.
Word up.
we win it.
Shout out to my point guard. You know what I mean? We got my man over here in the background. Y'all can't see him, but we gave him that work.
But he's supposed to rock with us.
Yeah.
He's supposed to rock with
Yeah.
us. So
Yeah.
we gonna show him that love. You know what I'm saying?
Word up, man. Hey, yo, we gonna talk to my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know where you from, man. Where you from, man?
Hey, man, you know, my name is Marquis Jackson. They call me Keith, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
From the age of 10, you know, I grew up in Fairhaven. But when Johnny
Where that's
Johnson,
at, though? Where that's at?
you know,
No.
Where
Where is
Don't
all
fall for
Talk
that.
about it.
what
Don't
you
fall
mean?
for that.
No, I'm not talking about
I'm missing
that.
something.
No, I'm talking about what state. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We gotta
oh,
go
oh,
there,
state.
yeah.
Yeah.
The people, everybody don't know.
Okay, I represent me, but I'm living in Connecticut. They say no
Alright.
black people here. Every time
Yeah.
we travel, they be like, you
No
from
fly zone.
Connecticut?
No fly zone,
They be
man.
like,
You know
what?
what I mean? And what city from
My city is New Haven.
all right, no
New Haven
Haven
City.
I mean, now we could go to Fairhaven.
Okay, the
That's a
area of
part it.
Fairhaven.
Yeah, I mean,
Within the Fairhaven, a subsection of the island, Quinnipiac.
you know,
you know,
so
so-
my man lived on Lombard Street.
Yeah,
remember that?
Lombard Street.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Had our Farnham days. We
Had
played
our
on
Farnham days. Bank of
Biddy
Boston.
together. Bank of Boston.
Yes.
This is my teammate, man.
Yeah, that was.
what
But
I'm
I
saying?
was riding the bench. I was young,
Yeah, he was a little younger.
but I still
than
had to
us.
fire it in.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Yeah, but tell us about that, man. How you grew up, brother?
Sure. You know, I consider myself an island brother. You
what I'm
know,
saying?
from the age of 10.
God
You
damn
know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know the
No,
culture.
you-
What I'm saying is, this
Yo,
my story, though. I'm
This
sorry.
his story.
It's my story.
Right.
I got to
No,
get
because
mine.
he an honorary guy. He's honorary. He's talking about he grew up in the Hill and
That's,
on
you know.
Bear Street, but we adopted Moody. He got adopted.
Yeah, so, you know, my story, you know, you good. I told you, I remember you from exchange. Where we go?
Good.
So, yeah. So from the age of 10, you know, one day after basketball, you know, Johnny Johnson said, yo, let's go to the projects. Now, my mama told me she better not catch my butt in the projects. But just this Saturday, you know, I decided to go over there. And as soon as we go there, right near the Blue House, I didn't even get all the way in there.
Yeah.
My brothers, these guys pull up. Tyrese Jenkins,
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. June B.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Damn, man.
Yeah.
That made me feel bad just saying the name. Tyrese Massey.
Rest in peace.
You see why I left the project.
This
You see why I left the project.
These are my guys.
Yeah, and Johnny.
And Johnny was with me. We pulled up.
Man.
So they was coming through the projects. They was coming through, and they see me right there. I'm not from the project. Didn't hang in the projects. I drove past the projects. But this time I was in the project. So as soon as they come up, they grab my handlebars. Let me get a ride. Oh man!
Never give them a ride.
Never give them a ride.
Kids, you listening?
Never give them a ride.
Never give them a ride.
No,
man.
but it got uglier from there. I should have given him a ride.
Yeah.
So, you know, Johnny was like, yo, man, y'all ain't gonna jump. You gotta fight him. I said, fight him? For what? I just want to ride them.
Who you gonna fight?
Tyrese Massey. I gotta fight him. Tiger Head. E.T. for the all from the tribe. What we do.
He was born in the project.
He was born in the project.
He left about 14, 15.
Yeah.
So the tribe want to claim him. Y'all, you can't have him.
Tyrese Massey, yeah.
All right.
So from there, I get off the bike. Me and him wrestling, we wrestling. Get him. I'm like fighting for my bike.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, Baby Trife come and take the bike. I'm like, what just happened? He's an older guy. He's like, what y'all fighting? Take the bike. So now I'm sitting there, and I just started crying.
Yeah.
For the ass what I'm gonna get when I get home and tell them they stole my bike. And I started crying, and I never forget. Johnny said, "Nigga, what you crying for? You from the island?"
Yeah.
And you know,
he was 10.
I was 10.
He was 10.
I was 10. This was before we moved.
Yeah.
And then from there, you know, back and forth. You know, I grew up. I hung with Tyrese. I hung with Tyre Hair. I hung with all them.
Yeah.
Maniac. You know, Tyrese Jenkins. That was my boy. You know, a couple of the other guys that's here, but you know, ain't here. Things like that.
So coming up, right?
Coming up.
Coming up, I remember you coming up.
Okay.
You know, we got a bunch of stories about me and you, but coming up, I remember you having a nice little act, nice little motorcycle, getting a little money.
Yeah.
Tell us about what how you was getting it. How you was getting it.
You know,
and what was your introduction into
I'm gonna break it down to what happened. Okay. As soon as I graduated from Troop, let me go back. I moved from
Fairhaven to Troop.
I moved.
Fix that.
Okay, no problem. I moved in 90, I want to say 2. Right after Tyrese Massey moved to the tribe, I moved maybe 6 months later to the Trey, but I ain't know nobody.
Yeah.
So I used to walk from the Trey to the tribe to hang with Tyrese Massey, and we hung with Master and Green Eye Dave kids. We all of us. That's the introduction. So from there we played basketball. From there I walked from the tribe to the Trey back to my house. The only person I knew over there was Tyrese. So long story short, after graduating from Troop, I go to Hill House. That shit was a total culture shock. Veil dudes in there, big chains, this, that. And I'm coming in as a freshman. House. Yeah, I'm coming as a freshman. It was crazy.
New Orville, man.
Yeah, I come in as a freshman, so you know it's a big culture shock. Now I'm coming in, but people had other things. So now I'm like, yo, I gotta make it out here. I couldn't play basketball all the time, even though I was playing for the team too. But you know, that's one of the things. So after then, I started selling some weed. With my boy came home, Fingers. Come home soon, Fingers. Fingers came home, which is my boy brother. And you know, he started.
Shout out to Fingers.
He was like, yo, check it. Let's watch my back on Carmel Street, and I give you $20. So I'm like, all right. So for like a day, I watched his back while he was selling weed on Carmel Street. After that, the next day I said, nah, I ain't watching your back.
Let me ask you a question. We're gonna keep it right there.
Yeah.
Fingers, I remember from Carmel Street.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta help me out. When did Fingers started being the island? Because I remember him from Ferrante. Remember Ferrante?
Yeah.
Because I lived on Beard.
No,
Fingers
before that.
Ferrante used to live on Sherman Avenue.
Yeah, before that.
So I remember Fingers.
Before that, he lived at the Blue House.
Fingers and Johnny was mad tight.
Yeah.
And they used to be car thieves.
Yeah.
breaking in cars, stealing kickers,
no,
and all that.
before that.
That was what they did.
Yeah. So he just came home. At this time, he just came home. So now they was like, all right. So instead of after the first day of washing his back, so the second day I got a bundle.
A bundle of what?
A bundle of marijuana. It was 130 at the time.
Illegal.
You know, you asking me questions. What is it? All or nothing. What do you want from me?
That's right. We want all or nothing.
You want my story?
I said it's legal now.
Yeah, it's legal now.
What
I'm saying?
What is this the legal guy?
He's the legal guy, man.
It's legal.
You got that card, right? You got
I got that
medical card.
I got that medical card.
Okay, so from there, after that, a couple times, then finger get locked back up. Once again, my brother couldn't stay home. But
he still ain't home.
He coming home again.
But right now, he's not home.
No, he's not home.
And this is 2022, and that was when?
This was in, I gotta say,
something.
This gotta be 94.
So, you know, it's a
94.
repetitive cycle, man. Sometimes people, you know, stay in and out the bank.
Yeah, so after that, he go to jail. Then Tyrese Jenkins, rest in peace, maniac, told me to come to Clay Street.
All right.
So around 94, I go to Clay Street. This is where, you know, I run into rest in peace, Malik. Yeah, with that, you know, Barry B House on Clay Street. So we get money for there for a little while. But after that, you know, it got crazy. I stopped. I went back to school. Thought I was gonna make it in the hooping. So yeah, you know, I went to 3 high schools. I went to Hill House first. Then I went to Cross. And after Cross, I went to Hyde.
All right.
And I played basketball in all the schools. That's basically what I was doing, just playing basketball.
And selling crack. Selling weed.
Selling weed. I haven't graduated to crack at this time.
All
no.
Right.
You want to get into my crack stories?
I mean, I want to just get into stories. We just got, you know.
I'm saying, if that it was coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know, around that time, and then we got out of that. Now I want to say that
one more shout out, right quick.
Sure.
Rest in peace to Malik Jones, who
Malik
was killed
Jones
by the police, man.
Good dude.
Rest in peace, Malik.
Malik.
No justice, no peace, man.
My peoples.
All right.
So after that time, I think it was the end of 95, early 96, SO come home. What up, SO? SO come home. So now he, you know, we get up, I start talking to him. He's like, yo, you know, what you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. So at this time, you know, me and SO, we set up on Ferry Street, right next to Silhouettes. Now it's just me and him.
Silhouettes was a strip club
on
Ferry Street. For
so,
growing up.
Yeah, so I just came, whatever, I'm trying to get money, but I wasn't trying to work for him. So I was like, yo, what we doing? He said, yo, I got this much work. Help me knock it off. I'll put you down. So, you know, he put that work down. Just me and him, we out there 3 days in a row. Knock that down, read up, knock that down. Next time, he was like, yo, get somebody. So I bring my man D Live out here. It's called Mega. I bring him out to Ferry Street. And around this time, it was getting crazy now. Now, Chucky Brewer giving calls. Excuse my name. I don't know. He called. I don't know if he wasn't at the cap table. He called us to the projects.
Yeah.
And asked us to leave. Had that shit booming.
Yeah.
He asked us to leave. So within that time, you know, we did what we did. Then we moved to Fillmore. And then, you know, we did from there. Then we moved to James. After James, you know, a lot of things changed. You know,
what dynamics? What happened?
Well,
what changed?
You know, around that time, it started to get a little different. People from out of the team start getting invited in. I ain't saying no, you know, about names, but whatever. So within that, he decided to start messing with other people. So I decided to mess with other people.
All right.
You know, this is when, you know, I started messing with Love at the time. So
rest
in peace, Love,
man.
One of my brothers.
A lot of fallen soldiers, man.
This is what I'm into.
This is why I left.
This is what I'm into. So, you know, at the time, you know what it is. Love. We on Blasting Exchange.
Yeah, no doubt.
You used to come through there.
No,
I used to come through there.
I was on there 9-7. You talking about 9-6. I ain't come to 9-7.
Yeah,
it was
I see.
Beautiful.
So, you know, within that organization, I worked my way up to LT. It was me and Jimmy Jan. Peace, Jimmy Jan. What up, baby? You know what it is. And Blue Eye. She was around. It was just us. You know, we was getting it popping there, getting that done, and then, you know, long story. You know, the brother got killed. Wow, you know, the brother got killed. That was a major loss.
Yeah.
But
rest in peace,
you know,
man.
Rest in peace. But
and it was he got hit by a straight bullet too.
Yeah. So at this time, you know, I'm the LT. You know, so at this time, you know, dudes like, yo, what up? You know what it is. I tucked that, what I had, and I had to go do my own thing.
No doubt, no doubt.
So from 97, after that, you know, I moved around the corner. You know, I got a spot on Blatchley. Peace out to my man Max and Milf. He had a spot on the 3rd floor. Got in there.
Shout out to him. I don't know who he is, but shout out to Max.
Started getting that popping. Then the guy, somebody from around the corner, tried to set up shop. We got into a little situation, had to run him out of there. Shoot, you know what it is.
Yeah.
But now nobody.
What guy was that? Who's that?
Yeah,
We know names, no names, no.
Well, you know,
I'm
you already see
saying
how
something, you
names
don't have
go.
to
Though.
say it.
You
It's
see
just-
what names get to.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I don't know. It's over 20 years ago.
yeah. All
But
right,
I
that's
do
cool.
remember because
Yeah.
for me, like a lot of people might not know, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah,
Let me explain.
we got-
Let me explain to the audience right quick before they be confused about what's going on. You know, in order for you to know who Marquis Jackson is, you have to know Marquis Jackson's story. So he's telling this story. So he's not glorifying
not.
anything.
It was hell.
He's just telling you his story.
and that's
as-
my
as
brother's
we all
story,
went.
man. Yeah, a lot of us came up in these streets and wind up doing other things after the streets, man. Shout out to La Isla Spanish Restaurant, 2779 Dixwell Avenue. Come get that beautiful Puerto Rican cuisine and talk about it, man.
Okay, so yeah, from there, you know, block got hot, couldn't do nothing. You know, about
When you cop that that nice, pretty, accurate
I want to
young
say
boy.
I wanna
12
say like,
years old.
like 90,
He was
97.
like-
I had to be like 16.
How old was you then?
Like 16.
16.
No, you wasn't 16 in 97.
16, 17.
I was 20.
So what?
We the
You
same
still-
age.
No, we're not. You older than me.
We the same age, man.
No, we not. How you gonna tell me my age?
We're the same age, man.
How old are you?
I'm a year or 2 years older than you.
So how old
are
the same age?
If I was
50,
20, if I was 20
50.
in 97, if I'm 50, you 51, 52, dog.
Yeah, my brother, he 50.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead. You was like 17, 18, though.
No,
Okay.
he know how old he was.
Nah.
How old was you in 97?
In
Just think
97,
about
man.
it.
What year you was born?
Oh man, here we go.
Yeah, let's give it up.
Yeah, I was born 1979.
Okay.
Okay, so
I just did the math for you.
okay, how old am I?
You was 18.
Nah.
In 97, you was 18.
Okay, I probably did 96.
There you go.
I had
Listen,
it. I had it for a
I
while.
would, if you was getting money, I would have got you from your bundle.
I know.
I
know.
I'd have gave you the money. I'd have gave you
I used to be a stick-up kid
I'd
too.
have gave you the
I
money.
got stories of stick-up
I'm like,
kids.
yo, it's on this. But go
Nah,
ahead, go ahead.
You know, from there, so then I moved around the corner on Salt and Store. You know, it was shout out to my man Fred G. You know, it was a time we was running around, so he was like, yo, I'm talking to him. He said he had somebody that could, you know, front us some work. And once he fronted us some work, we got Salt and Store popping. And then, you know, from there, you know, people coming in and trying to sell their like that, and it's just
People trying to come on the block. You
yeah,
wasn't
but I
letting.
can't, you know what it, you know,
Yeah, you wasn't letting. No, it's all or nothing, man. What's up? You
it's
wasn't
all or
letting.
nothing, man.
Yeah,
But
things
it's
happen.
You
Things
wasn't
things
letting.
happen.
Yeah.
But in between that, you know, I was still trying to go the right path. I was trying to be
Still
good.
trying to play ball.
Still trying
So-
to play ball. Absolutely.
Acting. What else?
I
you
had
doing?
opportunities. I want to say
Yeah.
that I had chances where I could have changed my life, but
Other
I decided to go
sports.
the other way.
Other
Other than
anything
sports?
else? Anything else?
Well-
Back then.
Yes, at 18. I mean, in 8th grade, when Mr. A wanted to send me to Eli Whitten, my mother didn't sign for it.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Mr. A.
Mr. A, because I was
Shouts
playing
out
for the
to Mr.
Y.
A.
So I think that would have changed my life. I would have went to Eli instead of going to Hill House.
Yeah.
So
And then you
when
wouldn't
you
have
could play
probably
for
got
Hill
that.
House.
Nah, it was
No,
about.
it's the education. It's the
It was when he went to Hill House. He seen the big chains and all that, and he wanted a part of that. So
What's wrong with Hill House?
I just
It was a
told
fashion
you.
show.
It was a fashion show.
Where
He
was
wanted
you?
to be a
I was
part
in
of
Hill
it.
House.
Okay,
right.
so you know what I'm talking about then.
He seen something that he wanted to be a part of it.
You could get
PONE.
education too in Hill House.
What?
No,
Them for the
not,
lanes.
Not really.
Outside
Yeah, everybody. I don't think nobody.
at
What?
that time.
At that time, your time in Hill House, I don't think they was learning that, man.
93.
Yeah, 93.
Wow.
You just learned how to spell your last name.
Nah, that's sad, but it's kind of true because when I was in prison and I took my tabby test, they said I read it at an 8th grade level, but I went to 11th grade. So is it me or is it school system that just get past me just because I was on the roster.
Let me give you something then. All right.
Hold on. I want to say something right quick.
What you
before
want to
that.
say?
I want to talk Marquis. For those who don't know, man, my brother Marquis was falsely accused of
For a crime he didn't commit.
Of a heinous crime, man. And he spent a lot of time in prison for something he didn't do, and that's something dear to my heart because I was in the same situation. I got sentenced to 100 years in prison for a crime I didn't commit. My brother got sentenced to how much time?
45 years.
45 years for a crime he didn't commit, and he's home right now. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Word up.
I want to know what I did since I've been home? Or
No,
not?
I want to know about. I want to know.
Oh, you want to go back?
I want to ask you a question because
okay,
back then we ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Okay,
but you'll fly, nigga.
Thank you.
Who had the chicks? Hill House, Cross, or Career, or High?
Career.
Okay, just
Career.
Checking. I was checking.
Yeah, I went to Career. Shout out to Career High. I went there. Cross, Career. Started out in Cross, got kicked out, got in Career, and it was crazy.
Career.
Yeah. And what you saying?
What?
Who had the prettiest girls?
Hill House, man.
Hill House had some.
Hill House had HIV back then.
It was big. But nah, but see,
but don't worry about it.
Co-op though neither.
Co-op
and
Sound.
Career.
What about Sound?
Nah,
I ain't go that far.
It was loopy. They went to Sound. We don't need boats. Nah, I'm not joking. Cause of the Sound.
Shout out to Sound. Yeah, man.
Nah, but
now we want to get into that, man, because my brother was falsely accused of a crime. I think you should elaborate on that.
Sure,
man.
no
Tell
problem.
the people about that and let them know how it can happen, man. It can happen to anybody out there that's been arrested before and living a less than positive life.
Or the fact that, Connecticut, a lot of people think that, there's nothing going on up here. Oh, it's a prison system with dudes with 100 years, life, 150, 60, 40, 80, 18, 7,
90.
90.
They give out letters here too.
So Connecticut,
they give out letters.
They give
life
that number
without
up.
the possibility of parole. That's a letter. It's not even a number.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
So break that down for me, Keith.
Okay, I can't go too far into it. There's still litigation going, but I could say that, in 1999, I was wrongfully charged, tried, and convicted for felony murder, robbery, carrying a gun, unlawful restraint, a bunch of other charges that I had totally nothing to do with. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was that we had lazy police work. I blame the police more so than the individuals that played their role, because everybody had the opportunity to really go to their morals and compass and not, falsely accuse somebody just to say they're on high. So, I never give that a pass. So I have to look at the situation and what's going on in New Haven around that time. If you look at all the officers that have been brought up on charges. How about all the prosecutors who's been sent to other jurisdictions? It don't just happen. This was systematic. So, as I sit back and look at the situation and I say, why me? I say, why not me? I'm not special. I was born in the urban community. I think like them or thought like them. Why it couldn't be me? So at this time, I'm out now living my life, trying to put together pieces that was wrongfully taken from me. But I definitely have a positive outlook on life. I think I'm great, and I think that what I've been through and what made me be who I am and overcome these obstacles in life is a testament to my drive and things like that. And I'm happy to be here with these brothers. This brother was my cellmate. We was in the cell for 2 years. Yeah. We sat there. We talked it out.
What we doing?
What you mean? We read. We worked out. You know what I mean? Every day we talked about what we was going through.
That's right.
Whatever we was going through. At least
and me and this guy was in the cell together too, man.
I was in the cell with everybody.
Yeah, so things like that. So I'm just happy that I want to give a personal shout out to Moody, man. I gotta say this, man. I know people don't. This energy wasn't here. I was here. You came home with that fire, with that tenacity, like still out here trying to, get relevant. I like what you're doing in the community. I like that you're going to different hoods, different places, neutral, with that, we could take that somewhere because that needs to be, propagated. People need to follow what you're doing.
Let me ask you a question, right? growing up in the streets, like being involved in criminal activity as a kid, do you see any longevity in street life? Is there any longevity? In your opinion, your personal opinion? Does it either lead to prison
it's kind
or
of
death or jail?
That's not really the option. I know successful drug dealers.
Yeah,
I know people that did what they did, got out the game. So I mean, I'm not saying
They got out the game though. Do you know somebody
What's the
that stayed and without going to jail,
without ratting?
With the conditions that's here now, I'm not even really blaming that. I'm blaming the conditions that making brothers have to do that. We missing the point. I come home, the situation's still good. It's just a facelift. Brother, it's just another cycle. The other brothers out there shooting. He out there shooting. This ain't nothing. We did that, but we can't even connect to that generation. We playing games.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know why, but there's a disconnect.
What do you think that we could do?
Because we don't have nothing to offer them. You telling me to get off the block, put the guns up. What you giving me? I got my brothers here right here. We all together. He got a cleaning company. My brother got his landscaping. My other brother got an auto brokership. We doing something. If you're not doing something, trying to add to the community, you take it from it. And with that being the case, somebody has to stand in the middle, in the gap, and speak for that.
And what could you do or say, in your opinion, say to the youth to get them off them corners, to stop them from shooting? Like you said, your man got a cleaning company. Okay. Somebody got something else. Could jobs be offered to these guys? Could any kind of guidance be offered to these people?
Well,
I believe it can.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Personally, I believe there's a way to get these young kids off the streets, whether it's organized sports, whether it's job programs, whether it's vocational things.
Well, job programs,
we have to
definitely give you opportunity to do that. And people with the small businesses really can't hire too many different people, and people don't want to work for people. Seriously, I had a trucking company. I had a trucking company with a friend of mine. Yeah. I spent $30,000 on a truck, and we was working for a month. He wanted more money.
Yeah, he wasn't.
But I'm just saying, people don't want to work. People want things handed to them. So I'm saying, okay, let's get an opportunity to do something.
But everyone isn't like that.
We can never say you can't pick nobody with the same brush. I'm just talking about
he wasn't the one for you. He wasn't the partner.
But I'm just saying
the driver you needed.
Yeah. It's not just him. It's the same. It's the attitude that permeates all these people. It's still going on.
How we change the attitudes?
Well, what you gotta do? You gotta find one that really want to do something with themselves, and that shows by getting your license.
Yeah.
Now if you take the initiative to do something for yourself, it's like you got to hit rock bottom.
Yeah. Moody talk about licenses all the time.
All day, license.
You got to get it.
Everything got to be licensed.
Everything got to be licensed.
People don't want to go through that process.
Yeah. Well, I come from how I grew up, man. We started from the bottom, man. These little guys out here, they get a eighth or whatever, and they think they a boss. I started from lookout, stealing cars. You gotta listen, like you said, working. You gotta work. He just wanted part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting in the work.
Yeah.
Maybe down the line he could have came to you like, yo, bro, you probably.
This what should have happened with that guy. He getting paid. You own the truck.
Own the truck. Yeah.
It was your
Action
truck.
Jackson Carriers.
All right, Action Jackson
Carriers. And I also have a logistics company.
Hey, yo, but check it out. We talking about this, right?
Yeah.
This is how it should have took place, right? He's getting
paid from your vantage point.
From my vantage point.
But people live different lives and see things totally different.
Everybody does. However, my opinion, this is what should have took place with this brother. However much he was getting paid, boom, get paid whatever you're getting your paid, your salary or whatever it is, stack your money up. Work, keep working, stack what you could stack up, and then come to a brother with a proposition. Like, yo, listen, I stacked 30K. I want to buy a truck with you.
Y'all listen to this.
Listen, I stacked up 30,000. Can I take 15,000 of this 30 and you take the 15 and we be down on this truck? Not the other truck.
Simple, right?
But let us be down on this truck and then I can eat off of this truck. Or I got another 15, you could put 15 to that and we buy 2 trucks. Now I could eat off of these 2 trucks, but that third truck, the first truck is yours. That's all you. But now we down 50-50 on these 2 trucks. That's how you should have came at it, in my opinion.
Free game.
Because that's what I would have did. That's what I would have did.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been like, yo, I need more money. Nah, all right, I'm going to stack up my bread, see what he's doing. And now, look, either I could buy up my own truck, how much you paid for the truck? 30 or
30.
whatever.
30.
Boom, I got 30. You can match this 30 and we 50-50 on this truck.
But that's the mind of a hustler.
So Dark, I got a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
Like
La Isla too?
Yeah.
85,000. We be down on La Isla Part 2.
You gonna franchise?
What's established is established.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would love to.
But I come in with the name. So when I put the money in, I come in with the name Part 2.
But what's established is established. Like Action Jackson, that's established. Your truck is your truck.
Yeah.
I would never try to be down on that truck unless we discussed it. Like, yo, listen, I got 15
Well, in the
bands.
trucking is going to be a little different because first of all,
but I'm just saying this is how I would come up, and you could easily say no. But now I'll be like, damn, I want that. So I'm gonna have to do my own thing if I can't be down 50-50. I gotta figure out a way to do my own thing, not hate on the brother, big the brother up, even help him get another driver. Like, yo, I want to make motion. This is what I gotta do. This is my 2 weeks notice. You my mans. I want to shine too. I want to shine. This is how I would do it. You know what I mean? Personally, that's who I am. You know what I mean?
So you know, I always got I got like 3 stories with my boy Marquis, and I'm gonna give you the first one. I don't know if you remember Keith. You know, I got locked up, right? So when I got locked up, went to Union Ave.
okay.
Everybody know what Union Ave is.
Yeah. Union Ave.
Everybody.
One Union Ave.
Look, I went in there, right? So I'm like, yeah, Marquis. I'm thinking of names. I'm like, yeah, that nigga Marquis Jackson. He never been in trouble. I said, Marquis Jackson never been in trouble. I got this.
Yeah.
The police asked my name. I said, my name is Marquis Jackson.
What happened?
Marquis Jackson came into Union Avenue. I said, ain't this about a Blake?
But the funny thing, I think I was using the fake name.
He came in.
I think I was using the fake name.
They're like, yo, how you Marquis Jackson? He's right there. He just came in.
You had his birthday too?
Yeah, I had everything.
Yeah, everything.
How you get that?
Yeah.
Like you don't know. We used to hang
I
just a
didn't,
little
I
bit.
didn't know.
We
No, I
jump in the
didn't
car.
know. I didn't know you had all that.
Yeah, all that. Gotta have all that. You gotta have all that.
Especially when your name Marquis too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second one, I'll let you tell the second.
I'm gonna let you tell it, man.
Nah,
I was doing other stuff. You tell
it. So I'm with somebody. We ain't gonna say no names, even though it's.
Oh, this all or nothing.
I don't know her name, nigga. You the one that's fucking her.
Who you was
so
with?
let's go.
Who you was with? Me.
Yeah, I was shocked the world.
Who else was you with? All right. Who else you was with?
I don't know the other nigga.
Okay.
But it was me and Shop,
Okay.
and we drove past. And
what you say? You
no,
signed it up.
listen, I'm telling you the story. I'm telling you the story.
Yeah. What's it
So
called?
it was me and my boy Shot the World and
Somebody else.
I don't know the other person.
He's there. Though.
I don't know the other person.
He's there though.
Okay, the other person there. So we in the car. So as we driving by, Shock see a car in front of his baby mother house.
I thought you seen the car.
I didn't. No. He saw your car. That's how he knew you was in there.
Okay.
I didn't know. When I looked at the car, I said, "Oh shoot, that's Marquis Jackson car." So,
and that's the act.
It was the act.
All right.
So look, we driving by. He see the car. He, we already on a mission. Guns in the car. He goes to the house. Keys up in there. He's spazzing on the chick. I'm trying to tell
the guy spazzing on the chick, not Marquis.
Yeah, the guy's like Keith's just sitting there. He's just chilling. He's chilling. To him, nigga, I'm hitting.
I know Shark. I knew Shark.
Oh yeah. So now you're in trouble. Now I see why.
I'm not in trouble. But I
you
know
said
him.
you knew him as you knew him or you know of him.
Well, back in the day, it was an issue at the Club Flay. Remember that? I don't know if you remember that.
I remember Club
This is when we whatever niggas grabbed my nigga chain, so we came out there in full force. Him, Little Ave, niggas like, yo, whatever, get the nigga back his chain and shit was down. So I knew him from. He knew who I was. He knew where I was from. I ran into him before.
So
when
Shot, after he spazzing on his lady,
and it was his girl.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't his girl.
She was everybody girl. She was anybody girl.
No, she wasn't anybody girl. It's his baby mother that they were not messing around no more.
All right.
So I try to explain the Shot like, yo, you need to handle that with her, and bro, right here, nigga, I ain't know you know him, but I'm like,
yeah, I know.
He don't know you, nigga. So
I know.
If he don't know you, he don't got no loyalty to you.
I know him and they had no loyalty to him.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on with the problem? I missed something.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, no, I missed.
What?
Nah,
What you
it's
miss?
all right.
Because I know him, I gotta have loyalty.
No. I'm saying no,
No, I
like
know.
you're friends with him.
I know what you mean.
But
Not just reverse.
Y'all wasn't friends though.
yeah, so you just
Just
don't know
know.
to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that I was like, oh man, there's guns in here. You got a gun on you. We got guns on us.
No, we was straight, man. Just,
And just like another
but that,
chick.
we was in, what you told me we was in jail again,
Oh, I told you this. Oh, when we was in jail? What?
right? Didn't you tell me this?
Yeah, I told you that in jail.
Yeah.
But you don't know that we got our GED together. You don't remember that? We graduated together. Me, you, and Deion Henry.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
After dark.
Shout out Deion Henry.
After dark.
Shout out to Deion,
We
man.
graduated we got our certificates February 2001.
You was at the banquet?
Yeah.
That shit was lit, right?
You don't
Jailhouse lit.
You don't remember what
Yeah.
happened?
Word, my grandma.
You don't remember
Yeah,
my mother came in there?
Yeah.
You don't remember my mother came in there and she asked you who your father was? And she told
Oh,
me
yeah.
your father was my godfather?
Yeah.
Yeah, see you.
Yeah,
so
I was
y'all
just happy.
godbrothers.
I was just
Yeah.
happy to be with my
Y'all
family at that
God
time.
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your God brother.
Yeah, so why
that
you
was
treat me
21
like
years.
this?
I don't know, man.
Why you treat me like this?
How he treat you?
I don't know. I don't feel love.
You don't feel the love?
Yeah. Now,
Listen.
man. I always told you he's an ambassador for the hood. Why would I say he don't show me?
I'm just gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you your flowers because you and your co-defendant, Vernon, y'all went to trial together.
Yeah.
Y'all got out together.
No, he got out.
Yeah, but y'all got out together. Yeah. all
Nah,
the
give me
presents.
mine. Like, what you mean? He did 17, I did 19. You trying to rob me?
He trying to rob you for your two.
What's going on
Listen,
here?
yo,
He
he
was
did
out here 2
listen,
years.
man.
But y'all
My
stood
man
together.
did 19 years for a crime he didn't commit. Let's not let that be overshadowed.
Oh nah.
He did 19 years for a crime he didn't
And he walked out with his
commit
Cody.
for lazy police work.
Yes.
Shot
And
him,
I held it down.
and he held it down.
Yeah. You
A lot of niggas said-
you came in with your Cody.
A
you
lot
left out with your Cody.
of people in that same situation, right? They would rat on somebody or they would lie on somebody just to get out of prison, no matter what it is. If they didn't do it, they lying. Mother Teresa did it, or whoever it is. So shout outs to this brother right
Yeah, he
here
didn't
for
let the
holding
system break
for
him.
Yeah.
the system didn't break him. You know what I mean? He probably needs some therapy a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? System
We all need therapy.
Yo, listen, man. I believe that everybody who spent more than 10 years in prison probably need to talk. to
No,
somebody.
man, you spent 3 years in prison. You need to speak to somebody.
Yeah.
I gotta say one thing too about my growing up. It's like, I grew up where your cousin would say, "What you got on you, cuz? Don't make me pull it out."
Yeah.
Yeah, you take your thing out. Did he rob me or did he give it to him?
I don't know.
Peace, my boy Goody, man. Goody, I say, "Yo, cuz, don't make me pull it out." Here, and that's my cousin.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Goody.
Shout out to Goody, man. Sean Goody, man. That's my guy.
My guy, Goody.
Don't make me pull it out.
Don't make me pull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they come dark, Goody came by.
Yeah.
Why you give it to him?
Yeah.
Why you acting like you don't let it go on?
And when this happened?
Always. He never really came through and just told y'all workers, let me get it until
To my workers?
No, not your workers. Not your
Oh yeah,
workers.
you got to clarify that. You know, different teams out there.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, like I heard stories. I heard stories, but he always gave it back.
yeah.
Plus, y'all love Goody. So
Yeah, that's cuz. But I'm just saying,
I just want y'all out here.
that's not a normal relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I went to the not normalcy.
Yeah.
So before we head out, Keith, I want you, give some juice to the people out here. Say something positive or something. Say what's on your heart. But I want to shout you out again because we got a game Saturday. Hopefully, we probably can get a game
If it ain't raining.
if it ain't raining.
Hey, yo, listen, like he said, man, give the brother his flowers now, man. He's a stand-up dude. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I remember the brother from Farnham, shit talker from a little kid, used to talk hella shit all the time.
He was little then.
Shit talker, man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
way
But
too
he
fast.
Yeah,
He was fast.
He weighed 250
He was
then.
real fast. Yeah, he weighed 80 pounds then. You know what I'm saying?
Still get around.
Still get around. My guy, man. Like, yo, but for real, I don't want the fact that my man was falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit to be overshadowed, man. The brother was the
I just wanted to
brother.
reintroduce
Word up.
myself.
The brother was
He wasn't
exonerated,
about
man, and there's no amount of money that you could put on 19 years, man, away from his family, not being able to have kids, a relationship with his moms, with your sister, you know what I mean, your nephews. Like, you can't get that back. Like, I've been through it. Like, I've been through it, so I know the pain of it. I've been through being falsely accused, and I hate being accused of something I didn't do. That's a pet peeve of mine. Don't say I did something that I didn't do. I hate it with a passion. So to be accused of doing something and then having to be incarcerated for it and spending years and years and years and years of your life, there's no amount of money that could compensate that. Get a man $100 million, man. Give him $100 million.
What's that?
Give him $100 million.
Come on.
Get who 100 million?
Marquis Jackson, man.
100 million. What do I do with that? Then I can't come outside.
You don't need to come outside.
I do need
Go
to
make
come
some
outside.
new friends, man.
Wait.
Go to.
I'm still with my own friends. You see what they saying?
No,
You don't
listen.
need to come outside.
Keep them. Keep the real people. But all these other guys.
Oh, I'm hanging with you more now too.
But you was there when I was broke.
Listen, but seriously though, man, like 100 million is a stretch. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it ain't
But
about
it ain't about the money. But like I said, there's no amount of money that can compensate the time that you did in prison. However, make me feel good.
Yeah, but I say this is the main thing. I think what we need to take from that is that in this community where we're not together, where everything is disjointed, police officers, politicians, people can sell you anything. They can do anything, and nobody says anything because of all the muck that's going on. But there have to be some stand-up people that's coming back to the community to stand up and say, yo, I care. This is my community.
Let me ask you a question outside of that. Like, being falsely accused, right? Going to prison and doing all the time you did with the mucky police work, with the shoddy prosecutions and all of that, with the circumstantial evidence that put you in prison, but now you're free and you didn't do the 45 years. You gave some time back. Does the system work, in your opinion? Does it work? Can it work?
The system works.
The system works.
The system is working for what it's designed to do, brother. You think
Talk
it's
to the
designed?
people. It ain't about these questions.
I know, and I'm talking. You
Yeah.
answer it
No
as,
doubt, no
as
doubt.
in, you know, as a fireside chat.
No doubt.
But the system worked how it's supposed to work. The system was created to keep the lower people in check, to really for the slaves, the free slaves. I read about incarceration. I read about custody. That's what it was basically designed for. To incarcerate, to put you back into slavery. That's the fact that it. So yes, it's doing what its job, and it's working for the majority of people. Isn't this a republic? Isn't this a democracy? Just because you and I are getting the blunt end of the stick, getting shot, killed, maimed, and things like that is happening, and the majority of mass society is not happening.
That's a fact.
Okay, so
Wisdom.
So that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, not yet, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Before we sign out, man, I want to drive around. I know we got to take a drive. We got to jump in the car real quick. All right?
Ready?
You driving.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nigga, what you pushing out there?
Yeah, take us to a part of town. Take us to a part of town. You driving. Where we going first?
We going. Bring us to a section of town.
Bring it to a section of town.
Yeah, bring us to a section.
Let's
We're
go.
going to shout somebody out from that town.
Okay.
Outside of town. One person, man. Drive there.
One person.
Boom, we going down Garden Street.
And what that's
Trey.
That's in the tray.
All right. Now, who you know from there? Who you shouting out over there?
I just seen on Messi. I just seen Messi out
seen
there.
Mess also.
So shout out to Mess.
All right. Big shouts out to Mess. Who you shouting out, man?
I'm shouting out the whole garden, man.
Nah, we got a person. We got
gotta
one
get a
person.
person?
One person.
Okay,
Just one person.
5'8", man. Shout out to my boy 5'8".
Shout
Good to see
out
you,
to
bro.
5'8". It's funny,
Absolutely. Yeah, boy.
Word up, man.
Who you shouting out from over there?
I'm gonna shout out Donnie Brasco, man.
Okay.
Shout out Donnie Brasco.
Go ahead,
I
bring
know
some
that.
words.
All right, let's
Bring
drive.
some words.
I'm driving.
This
Right.
nigga.
Hold
he
on, I'm
can't
driving,
drive.
man. I'm driving.
He drunk.
You don't like my
Listen,
driving?
hold on.
It's the
I'm in.
town.
I just went to the G, man. I'm in the ghetto right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who you shouting out from the G?
Whew. I know a lot. My boy Ty, man, Ty Brody.
All right. Shout
Okay,
out.
that's what
All
I
right, you
got,
and the
too.
G. What's up?
That's
Who
my
you
guy.
know? Who you shouting
I
out?
got
and
to
shit?
shout out my boy Wood, man. What's up, Woody Wings? Come
Woody
get it,
Wings,
you know
man.
what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to
Woody
Woody
Wings,
Wings,
What
man.
up, man? We
Yo,
played
I don't-
basketball
listen,
together, man.
I don't eat
see him
meat
this
and none of that.
weekend.
I haven't eaten chicken or nothing since '97, but I heard the wings was good, man.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna shout out Corey, man. This is dude Corey from the G. He a plumber now, man, and he came through La Isla a couple times and hooked us up, man. Big shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? So we in the G. I'm driving again. Boom. All right. I'm in the tribe now. You know what I'm saying? Who we gonna shout out in the tribe?
Shoot, I'm gonna go with my stick-up partner, man. I'm gonna go Cunt Will.
Big shouts out to Come Will. Assalamu alaikum,
Peace,
brother.
peace, brother.
He's Muslim now.
Yeah.
Word up. Who
Oh,
you shouting out?
Yeah, I gotta take a little back. I gotta give it out to my man, the Godfather. What up with you?
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm a rest in peace shout out Tire Head, man. But he from the projects.
So why would you say that?
Slash that
Nah,
place.
you,
Yo, S Love, man. Shout out to S Love.
yeah, you know he's
Word.
one of us.
Word up.
You know
Shout
we
out
got
to
the
S
name
Love.
right there.
Yo, is we in the Jag? What we in the Camaro? What are we in the Range? What are we in? You slow? What's
Yeah,
up? Where we at?
I jumped out. We back in his car now. You know what I'm saying? We back in your car. Just take us two more places, man.
Just taking two
Two more places, man. That's it.
Okay, we going to the hill.
All right, we're gonna go to the hill, man.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shout out CS, man. Shout out CS.
I'm gonna shout out
Kasim.
Fuzzy, man. Everton Fuzzy.
All right.
Okay. I gotta give it out to my man Boone then. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
Peace,
shout out
Boone.
to
What's
Boone,
up with
man.
you, baby?
Pop.
Next time I'm in Miami, I'm hollering at you again.
Pop. Now we gotta pull off, man. We gotta go one more place, man. One more place before we sign out.
Yeah, man. Where we going?
I mean, since we in the we in the neighborhood, man, we're gonna slide. We're gonna have to take two neighborhoods.
All right, we
Did
get
it.
to
So
we
we're
get to
gonna slide to Brookside.
All right, we out Brookside. I'm gonna big shout out to Rasheen, man.
Which one? I think
Oh,
you stole my
Rasheen.
Rasheen. I think you stole my
You stole my
Rasheen.
Rasheen too.
That's the only Brookside dude I know. That's it. I don't know nobody else in Brookside.
I was gonna say
Yo,
that
I
too.
really don't know nobody
I was
else
gonna
in
say, yo,
Brookside.
You stole my the Ty Brown, man.
Ty Brown from Brookside.
Yeah, from Rockville.
Nah, man. Somebody correct me, but Ty was living in Brookside when we was growing up.
Oh, so
Now
we
he
from
was
Brookside,
getting money in Rockview probably.
I don't know. Everybody from Rockview. You know what I'm saying? Brookside, everybody from Rockview. Everybody from
Ty
Rockview.
Brown lived in Brookside when we
All
was
right.
growing up.
Shout out to Ty Brown, man. Word up.
Now I'm gonna slide to West Hills.
Hold on, he ain't shouted.
Oh, you ain't shout nobody out?
Brookside?
Yeah.
Who you
can't
shouted
shout
out?
out my
Oh, yeah,
guy.
you said
I shout out
I said
T.
Ty
Yo, how
Brown.
you skip him though?
No, I said Ty Brown.
I know he jumped over it.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout my guy out.
Brookside? I don't know, man. I don't know nobody out Brookside. This is different. I don't know.
I love her. You know a chick out there?
Love
Oh
it,
no,
bro.
no, might get her in trouble. Chill. Might get her in trouble.
From back in the day.
Still might get in trouble. Still might don't do it. Still might get in trouble.
Do it, man. Do it.
Still, because she might have had a boyfriend.
Oh.
and you was in the house.
Well, I don't know if she's from there though, but she used to be out there.
I don't know.
No, I don't want to get into
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. He don't know nobody.
Yo, he don't know nobody from Brookside,
Nobody
man.
from Brookside.
We're gonna
All
slide to West Hills. That's gonna be the last shout out.
right, shout out to West Hills, man. You know what I mean?
Who about West Hills?
I gave my I'm gonna shout Gleek out, man.
Gleek. I remember Gleek. Gleek should stay dusted.
Gleek. That's Jerome. That's Jamar Bailey, who used to live in the island downstairs from me at 26 Beck.
He got a whole day.
Word up.
Yeah. What's up, Keith? Who you got?
Man, you know, I just talked to my man the other day, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Debo, man, Michonne Green.
Shout
You know,
out.
I ain't
Shout out
just talk
to
to him,
Debo
man.
Green, man.
Hopefully come home, trying to put that work in.
Yeah.
You know, waiting on you, bro.
And I'm gonna shout out Cavalier, rest in peace. You know, he was a good brother.
All right, man. Yo, plug your business, man. I know you just told me you got the lot with the cars you trying to do,
Yeah, but it ain't
So-
up and running, really.
but you want to give a shout. You named it yet?
No, I didn't name it.
You got a name in your brain that you playing
Yeah,
with?
I'm thinking about Action Jack Auto.
Action. Yo, he gonna stay with the Action.
The Action Jack. I got that name from
Cause-
Mr. A when I used
You
to
know
play
what I'm saying?
basketball.
It's
Just call
Action
me
Jackson.
Action Jackson.
Man. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
gotta shout out La Isla Spanish Restaurant, man. 2779 Dixwell Ave. Come get some food. My wife got the beautiful recipes, man. The food is banging. If you haven't had it, you need to get it, man. 2779 Dixwell Avenue, Hamden, Connecticut.
Shout out to Best Choice Home Healthcare. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to my wife Joyce. I love her. We're gonna shout out my boy
Big Juan Castillo,
Big
man.
Juan,
Castillo,
WYBC. Brooklyn to
Brooklyn.
Connecticut.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man.
Definitely.
Hey, yo,
man.
wanna be
Hold
cheating
on.
dominoes.
From Panama to Brooklyn to Connecticut, man. Let's get it, man.
all his.
Big Juan,
Word up.
man.
Give him
Juan,
all
love
his,
you.
man.
Appreciate you.
Word up. Dark and Moody, all or nothing, baby.
Dark and Moody. One time you don't stop. Dark and Moody podcast, love and unity. All or nothing, the voice of the community. Reveal the truth, reveal the opportunities. The real ones on the microphone speak the truth in the mind of the kings and queens present soon to be. Educate ignorance is just buffoonery.